Visionary Vision Performante. tripleS.
The vision.
Oh, this is the intro. I forgot they do that. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot they do intros. I was like, this is the most creative song that I've quite literally ever listened to. Let me lift up a little bit so that we can see the English together. Performante is it's a French adjective meaning performing well or high performing, and the producers took that to heart here. Okay. Fairs. All right, this is going to be interesting. Hit the floor.
Real fellas.
This is a very interesting approach to this. I'm not gonna lie. I like it. It's weird seeing everybody's, like, seeing whose section is whose section. I forgot how much I liked Lynn. That is the biggest takeaway in my head right now from seeing that. Not gonna lie, Kotone had some parts. She had some parts here. Everybody was solid. There wasn't anybody that I felt was lacking. But I in my head, I didn't peep that. I didn't peep that Lynn was cooking like that. I forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I did a disservice. This duo right here. This duo right here. Soft padded taps. Yeah. This song, I will admit, is not necessarily my favorite from them, obviously. Um Still a good song though. Still a good song. It's kind of like a theme song. Um like something I would hear at the end of OG Dragon Ball, like the one that came out in like the 80s. Low key. I'm thinking. Two tens. What's two tens?
Why don't you let me explore?
It was such a beautiful song. Come close. It was such a beautiful song. They were doing so well. Like it was giving me everything I could have asked for. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the. Why did I not realize it at the beginning? I did not remember hearing this part. Maybe I hadn't settled in yet. It's so beautiful. It was so beautiful. And it's like, is this an attempt to like hide issues with pronunciation? Is that what they're doing? Because this is a French line, no? I'm not tripping, am I? This is French right here, right? This is interesting choice on the side of on the production side of things, because they were doing so beautifully. If you literally just take, I don't know what that is, if you just literally just rip that right off the track, this is a 10 out of 10 track. If you just rip that off the track, at lowest 9.5 me. At lowest 9.5 me. But that, hold on, no. I need you to, like as soon as she said bang, I'm like, whoa, where are we going with this? I was like, hold on, you're about to take me somewhere, but I don't know where you're about to take me. I'm feeling a little sassy, you know what I'm saying? I'm feeling a little sassy, I'm feeling a little saucy, I'm feeling like drinking a martini. I don't want a beer. No. Give me a lemon drop. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm feeling it. like they were doing so they were doing so beautiful. They were doing, dude. I don't hate the French. You know what? You know what? If the person that made this decision is French, I'm not gonna say that they're gonna take me out of context. No, the fact that it's a French line is perfectly fine. Beautiful even. The incorporation and the willingness to work outside of one's the realm of one's own language in order to communicate and express oneself is beautiful. It's called a vocoder. No, the issue isn't the lyrics. It's the vocoder. Yes. I don't know. I don't know why. I genuinely I listened to we've listened to it back 3 times, and I'm hearing each time how I'm literally ascending. Like I'm literally, for lack of better phrasing, I'm feeling fruity. All right, I'm feeling fruity. They're really talking to me with these past lines, and then we get to that part. Like they're floating, like they're literally like they're talking to me right now, right? They're talking to me right now, and then they do this. And it wasn't just for like 5 seconds. It was this is a good 15 seconds. It's a good 15 seconds. So if it kind of it didn't even just like graze your eardrum, it like they took the Q-tip and they shoved it up in there, and I don't like that because if there's something I don't particularly enjoy, I'm gonna try and push it out of my head and act like it doesn't exist, right? Like if I have a favorite actor or athlete and there's a story time out there about them pissing the bed when they were 11 years old because they were scared to go to practice the next day, I'm going to ignore the story. It's such a small blemish. I'm just going to sweep that under the rug and I'm going to start talking numbers. I'm going to talk about how many points, how many tackles, whatever the case may be. I'm going to talk about numbers. All right. I'm going to completely ignore that part. But when you sit there and you tell me the story for 15 minutes, if I'm watching a documentary on them and 15 minutes out of the 45-minute documentary is you talking about them wetting the bed, I can't ignore it. You know? No, do not make an edit of me replaying this without the vocoder. That's gonna be disgusting. They're gonna be like, "What is he talking about?" Angels in the ear. I just, but like I said, right? I've harped on it long enough. Everything else about this song, to me, is beautiful, gorgeous, even. It's just this part and the fact that it repeats, I believe, 4 times across the song. That just, grr. I almost actually made the dog noise, and I decided not to. I would just, oh, and I was just giving an example. Like I was giving like the most. It was random. I just needed something quickly, and it was the only thing that popped into my head. It was either that or like finding out an athlete beat his girlfriend, and I was like, we're not going to take that route because I can't ignore you beating your girlfriend. I can't ignore you pissing the bed though when you're a kid. But like, yeah, this one part of the song I didn't like. It reminded me that time my favorite athlete beat his girlfriend. What? No, I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail right with him. What do you mean? You tried to ignore the part where he beat on a woman. We don't condone domestic abuse. We don't. Well, I mean, abuse at all, honestly. But domestic violence. No, 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 no. We don't sweep that under the rug. Come on, come on. That's why I picked pissing the bed, though. I'm not gonna lie. When Ray Rice did his Ray Rice, it hurt me. It hurt me because it's like I can't look past your game and appreciate your game anymore. Right? Like sometimes if somebody does like tax evasion, you can remove the artist from the art in that case, right? 'Cause tax evasion is back evasion. It's just a thing. All right, it doesn't really matter that much. But when you get to the point where it's like those crimes, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Fade to black. The show's over. No. But anyways, 7.5 out of 10 song should have been a 9.5 out of 10 song. All right. So it's clearly above average. For me, I operate on a 0 to 10 scale when it comes to music. I'm not one of those people where a 7 out of 10 is average for me. A 5 out of 10 is average. I'm a very rigid person in that way. I know I can be a little frivolous in other things, but 5 out of 10 is an average song. It's a song where if you turn it on, I don't skip it, but I also don't go out of my way to listen to it. Despite the vocoder, I would still go out of my way to listen to that song. However, it would still irritate me a little bit. I think if I listened to it enough, I would be able to like kind of overplay it. But 7.5, it's cool. Yeah, I might randomly get a taste for listening to it. But it really could have been a 9.5. It could have been a when I think triple S, this song plays in my head. Now the song plays in my head and I want it to stop. You know? When, no, I'm playing. That part might maybe.
If you ever read this story, maybe we will be lovers by then. So if we might be listening to this song. 북도저편에서 나 햇살을 당겨 첫눈에 반해 내게 빠져 바로 난 근데 자꾸만 우리 둘 서로 눈이 마주쳐 넌 왜 수줍게 고개를 돌려 연애 소설 같은 내 story 난 우연하게 만났고 엇갈려도 괜찮아 고백하지 못하는 내 눈빛이 서쳐다보고 내맘만 더 커져가 소설보다도 소설 같았던 운명 같은 내 얘기 모를 거야 너는 너의 앞에서 밝아진 두 볼 향기 내볼게 힘껏 너에게 가까이 갈래 미안한 소설 같은 내 story 날 우연하게 만나고 엇갈려도 괜찮아 고백하지 못하는 내 heart 몸부림 서쳐다보고 내맘만 더 커져가 소설 같은 첫사랑 책이 다 끝날 듯해 이 책장이 덮여도 기억해줘 다 끝나가기 전 너에게 사라지기 전에 인사를 건네 기억 없는 걸 발굴하던 If you ever read this story 연애 소설 같은 내 story 날 우연하게 만났고 엇갈려도 괜찮아 고백하지 못하는 내 heart 몸빛이 서쳐다보고 마음만 더 커져가는 girl 안녕 나의 모든 것 책이 끝나기 전에 내 고백을 한 번만 받아줘
I'm not gonna lie, that song could have been a little bit longer for me. I liked it a lot though. I liked it a lot. I can't tell if the last one made me appreciate this one more or if it was just like just that good. Um but no, I definitely loved it. And that narrating voice. Mhm. Mhm. Story time. Story time. She could read a whole book. I would like that very much. Very well done. Very well pieced together. Nice and smooth. Not an issue to be seen. Like this to me is what the last one could have been. I like this. I like this. You know, like songs about books. I like stories.
눈 뜨면 전부 사라져. That you could be the one to make me cry. 끝이 보이지 않아. I realize that it's dangerous. I don't know. Choose me once I won't go. 내 잡아줘. I won't let it go. 정규한 호주 지친 어둠 속. 나 I don't know. I lost you once I won't go. 날 붙잡아. I can't let it go. I'm all alone. 느낌이 지금 이대로. Got me feeling like airway, got me feeling like airway, got me feeling like 도망칠 수 없어 'cause I'm the phobia. 아마 중독보다 진한 my savior. Let me be the one for you. 가늠할 수 없을걸. 돌아갈 수 없어 여기 밀었어. I'm falling down, yeah. 널 바라보면 느껴져 that you could be the one to make me cry. 감출 수 없는 떨림이 I realize that it's dangerous. I don't find out of sight in your touch. 내 잡아줘. I won't let it go. 정규한 호주 지친 어둠 속. 나 I don't mind out of sight in your touch. 날 붙잡아. I can't let it go. I'm all alone. 느낌이 지금 이대로. 나 I don't know. I can see you standing there. 선명해져 atmosphere. 나 I don't know. 좀 더 가까워진 빛 본능 속에 cause you're freeze. 나 I don't know. I lost you once I won't go. 날 붙잡아. I can't let it go. I'm all alone. 느낌이 지금 이대로. 나 I don't know. I lost you once I won't go. 날 붙잡아. I can't let it go. I'm all alone. 느낌이 지금 이대로. Got me feeling like airway, got me feeling like airway, got me feeling like.
I'm trying to find the words for this one. The girls did amazing. All right. The girls did amazing. The producers, in the background at one part. You know what? Let me try and find it because it sounded like there was some R. Kelly in the background.
내 잡아줘. I won't let it 붙잡아. 도망칠 수 없어 'cause I'm the phobia. 아마 중독보다 진한
Whatever that like that water drip, wet, whatever that noise is in the background. Every time I hear it on anybody's song, it reminds me of R. Kelly. Don't ask me why. I cannot elaborate. I cannot explain it. It just is. um, very interesting choice. Very interesting choice to have that in the background of this part because I'm listening to Kaide. I'm like, okay, Kaide. I'm like, okay, girl. Period. And then it's like,
my savior. Let me be the one for you. 가늠할 수 없을걸. 돌아갈 수 없어 여기 밀었어. I'm falling down, yeah. 널 바라보면 느껴져 that you could be.
this was a this was interesting. Okay, this was interesting. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it. The vocals, though, The vocals, though. The vocals, though. Walk with me. Beautiful. They did a phenomenal job. The girls did an amazing job. Stylistically, I just wasn't a huge fan of the other part. But you know, like I said, not a bad, not terrible, not terrible. I can exist. I can live and exist with that one. Live version is better, but their dancing is still very raw when they teased the song years ago. Mm. I could see that. I could see that. Ooh, hold on. The drip change in the pictures. 12 rings. Okay. All right. Let's make it happen then.
I just called you. So what? I'm just saying.
What you saying?
사실을 잇따려 좀 하는 얘긴 내가려 비밀 있어 아니 하나 있어 모르는 것 같아 어쩌면 가는 것 같아 말할 때가 됐어 밝힐 때가 됐어 난 12가지 색깔이 알고 보면 다 나야 그냥 기분 맞춰 링을 기우면 어떤 날은 hello 또 어떤 날은 mellow 갑자기 나도 모르게 변해 완전 다른 12 ring 좀 아쉽겠어 Jax 오늘은 왠지 별로 그럴 때 너무 놀라면 안돼 전부 나야 12 ring 사실하지 말야 화난 게 아닌데 말야 핑계 있어 누가 했어 당황한 것 같아 어쩜 이가 된 것 같아 바보겠어 달라지겠어 난 12가지 색깔이 알고 보면 다 나야 그냥 기분 맞춰 링을 끼우면 어떤 날은 hello 또 어떤 날은 mellow 갑자기 나도 모르게 변해 완전 다른 12 ring 좀 아쉽겠어 Jax 오늘은 왠지 별로 그럴 땐 너무 놀라면 안돼 전부 나야 12 ring 알았다 알아 감당 못할 그런 느낌 알았다 알아 나보다 양은 나잖아 세상 어떤 특별한 색깔로 덮어줄게 Hello 이런 내가 별로 난 맘이 시키는 대로 변해 12가지 색깔 ring 좀 아쉽겠어 Jello 잘 듣고 있어 Hello 그럴 땐 너무 놀라면 안돼 전부 나야 12 rings
I'm not gonna lie. That was interesting because it's not all right. It's not gonna be number one on my list. All right, it's not. It's just not. It's not gonna be number one. But there wasn't really an issue with it. It's one of those vibe tracks that you just kind of put on, or you have your phone on shuffle, you have your playlist on shuffle. It comes on, and you're like, oh man, I haven't heard this one in a minute, or oh man, I forgot about this one. And you just kind of like bop your head along to it. You know, it's a comfortable like 6.5, right? It's very rare. The only reason you would ever skip that song, I think, the only way you would skip that song is if there's something that you're objectively looking for in your playlist. At which point you're trying to get to that song. I could see. Um, very mm, fair. Okay, I could see that. I could see that, Sean. I could see that. Yeah, it is very cutesy. I think that's part of the reason why it's not like a. I would never view it as a go to for me, but if it comes on, I'm gonna let it rock. If it comes on, I'm gonna let it rock. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not gonna call. I'm just not gonna call it. I'm not gonna be like, hey, cut that on. But if it comes on, I'll be like, oh, okay, you know, it's cool. It's cool. Respectfully, of course. So far it's solid. I feel like if I was capable of coming into this project with literally zero uh expectations, I would call that a good one. I would definitely call that a good one. Um, it or I might be edged to call it a great one, but because I have such ridiculously high expectations for this project, it's just kind of there, like it's floating around. Yeah, listen to 6.5. 6.5 is above average. I think I'm a 6.5, right? I'm with the haircut, I'm an 8. I'm an 8. I'll never be a 10. I'll never be a 10. I'll keep it a buck. I'll keep it a buck. But like at my peak, I'm like an 8, maybe an 8.3, 8.4. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, right? Like a 6 is above average. That means if I took waiver, you can't waiver, no, waiver, no, waiver. On a scale of 0 to 10, 5 has to be mid. 5 has to be mid. You can't let them inflate it. You can't waver. Don't fall for the propaganda. Don't fall for the 7 propaganda. Don't let them do it to you, bro. They're trying to downscale 6s, bro. They're trying to downscale 5s. Tell them 5 is the real 7. Did I say that right? 5 is the Yeah, I said it right. 5 is the real 7. No. 5 is the real 5. In all contexts, bro. In all contexts. Trust. If somebody's a 5 out of 10, they're average looking. If the song's a 5 out of 10, it's average. If the dish is a 5 out of 10, it's average, you know? It's like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's a 5 out of 10. Now, if you toast the bread on both sides and then you put the peanut butter and jelly on it, it's you add a little pizzazz to it, right? It's a little bit more flavorful. It'll never be a 10. I mean, it's a PB&J for Christ's sake. But it might be a 6.5. You know what I'm saying? It might be a 6.5. Walk with me now. Walk with me now. So he said, if I get a 60%. Did you know that? I don't know about you, but in North Carolina, they made cope rate is crazy. Holy cow. Holy cow. What? That's nasty work. Yo, I'm not pulling off the do-rag. You're not gonna catch it. This is the first time I think I've done a reaction in a very long time with the do-rag on. Low key, I'm not gonna lie. I needed something my barber. I needed someone like a stand user in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's that serious. Um. Oh, and you're wheelchair bound now? Okay, sure. 6.5s are 9s. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's insane. We could have a baddie off. We could have a baddie off. What state has the most attractive men and women? I feel like we would offend a lot of people though. Let me not do that. If I went by country, people might actually think I'm racist, and I wouldn't want that either. I had to look. I'm looking at a blank wall right now, imagining all the bad things that would come off this conversation. Nevertheless, a 6.5 is a solid song. A 6.5 is a solid song. You know what I'm saying? That's up there. I don't got enough. He don't got enough hate in his heart. Oh, You said it wouldn't go out of my way to show someone a song I consider a 6.5. That's fair. That's fair. But if a 6.5 comes on your playlist though, you're gonna let it rock. You know what I'm saying? There are a lot of gay guys in Atlanta. Atlanta specifically. When you realize like, never mind, I'm not gonna go that path. It's actually really interesting though. I don't understand I don't understand why it's like that. You wouldn't put a 6.5 in your playlist? Yo. A 6.5 isn't in the playlist? That's above average though. You don't have a couple like not necessarily filler songs in your playlist, but a couple songs where it's like they're just not the heavy hitters. Like they're there to carry you to the next track. You don't got any of those? I guess I'm just a free spirit sometimes. Six is me recognizing it's good, but not for me. Ooh, no. If something's good but not for me, I call it a 5. I leave it at a 5. It's regular. Like if there's a song that we run into where everybody calls it a banger, but it's just a no for me, I'm calling it a 5. I'm calling it a 5. Because there's no way I can't. If I can't, it can't be above average. Other people can call it above average, just not me. For sure. For sure. One to threes get you riled up in traffic. 1s to 3s make me wanna. No, we're not gonna say that out loud. 1 to 3s make me want to commit atrocious crimes. All right, we'll say that. We'll say that. 8 is I can listen to it anytime. 9 is legendary. 9 is legendary. 9 is when I was listening to Woods and I had to take off my glasses because my eyes started crying. I started crying because it was just that peak. All right, when he was on stage performing that one live, that's what a 9 is to me, right? A 9 to me is when were we listening to Love Lucian? What were we listening to? There was a song where I was like, I can't put this at 1 because it's too easy. I was like, that's too easy. You know what I'm saying? So instead, I can't remember what song it was. There was one song where I was like, no, I'm not gonna lie, this is 1. Like that's like a 9 or 10 to me. A 10, I think Girls Capitalism was the one where that was the one I could not put at 1 because it was a cop out. It's like saying MJ or LeBron's your GOAT. Tell me Michael Kidd Gilchrist. That's my GOAT. I need a song where I'm like, you're a sicko. I like you. If your song doesn't make me do that, is it really a banger? You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm listening to this so far, right? If I'm listening to this so far, dang, bro, we only got 3 songs left. If you say Hit the Floor is your go-to on this project, I'm looking at you kind of sideways. But I'm going to be like, okay. Because you really got to like a group to pick Hit the Floor. No offense to Hit the Floor, right? It's okay. But it's not my one. Bam Adebayo up there. Imagine, I'm not going to get on that tangent, but I love how MJ, don't get me started on MJ as a team owner. It's kind of funny how the Hornets are competent now that MJ's not in the front office. I think that's kind of weird. It's a little too weird to be real. How have we been mid forever, and then the moment MJ just leaves, all of a sudden, like, we know how to play basketball now? What? Nah. Let me stop though. Hey, I can push some Bam propaganda. I was there in them Kentucky days. I know about point guard Bam. Don't get me started. Plus the Wizards are just trash. There's that. But anyways, back to the topic at hand. You know, we just accidentally yapped for no reason right there. Let me lock back in. this is one. This is one. All right. This is the one on the project so far. And not just because I took a break and yapped either. This is one. This is one. Wrote that one. Wrote that one. Helped. She got writing credits on that one. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. That's what I like to see. That means something. I'm willing, I don't know if I want to die on this hill, but I am willing to assert a potential stance. I believe they're a grower, not a shower on this one in particular. Can anyone confirm this for me? Is this one of those songs where for sure? Okay. All right. Because I was listening to it and at first I was like, I don't think this is for me. And then I sat there for a second and I sat in it and I was like, as a matter of fact, it might just be setting. It might just be circumstance. It might just be like listen to it 2 or 3 times, 4 or 5 times, and it flows a little better. Or maybe it's like an on stage thing. But something about this one compared to some of the other ones that I said weren't the heaviest on my heart. I think this is one of those ones where once you listen to it enough, it makes sense. Dance units, other dance focus required dance to go with it. The performance really brings this one full circle. Okay. I can see that. Doesn't slap you on the forehead immediately. Fair. Okay. Okay, okay. I didn't know if it was something that I didn't think it was like necessarily a hill I wanted to die on. However, comma, it seemed like an interesting one. What's that? Let me see. Us. Copy link. Certain songs are better during. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Kenny, you made it. Hello, Kenny. Why did she low key look buff? Why did she low key look Aki? I'm not gonna let that slide. Hold on, my fault. Fair. I would be remiss if I was not you know how in shape that would be to like you know how like cuz she does not weigh that much. She's just very cut compared to literally everybody else, bro. It's honestly impressive. It's honestly impressive. And you said this is a she would not beat me in a 60-meter run. She would not outrun me. She would not outrun me. Respectfully, she's definitely tough though. She's definitely tough though. She's definitely tough. How old is she right here? This was what? Oh, this just wait, did this just happen? Or oh, this was dead 2 weeks. Oh, so they literally like as soon as they got home uploaded this. Okay. Dang, that's fast. All right. I respect the hustle. She's 22. Okay, so I can say something. All right, I had to hit the verifier so I knew. So I knew. I'm rather fond of women that enjoy the gym. She's in her prime, old man. I would. Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all play with me right now. I'm out. I'm gonna have to show y'all something. I'm gonna have to show y'all something. She's fast. I definitely believe she's fast. I'm not gonna lie. I definitely believe she's fast. She's dating my code. Yeah. Yappa, yappa, yappa. Hush. Shh. No more. No more. She definitely got it going on though. She's definitely tough though. I'm not gonna lie. She's definitely tough. Yeah, this song is definitely better in performance. This is definitely better in performance. I'm not gonna lie. By a mile and a half. By a mile and a half. For surely. For surely. Not a bad song, but just definitely better in performance. That's what we're gonna harp on. All right, for sure. Dang, this is the last one. Visionary vision. Okay, I'm expecting great things right here. Close me out on a lovely note. Oh, hold on. You said it's 14 seconds. Let me steal it from you then. Shout out to all our women that what you call it, that aren't afraid of the gym. Excuse me. I believe that the gym has way too many benefits for everybody. You said back when she worked out, she stopped. She stopped. All right, last link. Hold on. Last link. Last link before we. Oh, we saw this one. All right, listen. You don't want me to really break this down. You don't want me to really break this down. Cause why is she leaning back before she crossed the finish? You don't. Nah. We don't do that. We break forward over the line. You know how much the rest of the girls should feel pissed. She said you're not even worth my full power, bro. She didn't even run through the line, bro. She didn't even run through the line. Nah. It's all right. It's all right. Hey. Don't make me come out of retirement, cause I really do track for real. Don't make me come out of retirement. Don't make me come out of retirement. I would come out of retirement just to prove I would roll her. I promise you. She's definitely tough though. Don't get it twisted. Cause somebody's gonna twist it and say he says she's not like that. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm not a better singer. I'm darn sure not a better dancer. I'm not prettier than her. But I am faster. That is the one thing I have. Fast in height. All right? There we go. Masashi is confirmed. Oh my goodness. She probably is funnier than me. I would believe it. If you told me that, I believe it. I'm not actually funny. I'm situationally funny, right? I'm not a make me laugh. I'm not a tell a joke. Like if you tried to make me a stand-up comedian, it would not end well. Please don't do that. But in a group setting, I'm a pretty funny guy. I'm a pretty funny guy. I can't. See, I just told you not to do that and you just did it anyways. Taller than me is crazy. I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm a pretty tall guy. I can't. I'm not funny. Dang. The fact that they do intros and outros is actually really nice for me, in all honesty. I will add this whole album to my phone. I'm going to re listen to each of the songs 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to tell you if any of them ended up growing on me later on, because that'll be the real test. There's probably like 4, excluding intro and outro, obviously. There's like 4 of them that I know for a fact, like, yeah, those are right in my wheelhouse. The rest of them, for the most part, I think I just need a second listen. I think it might be like I'm not gonna lie, if a song fails the car test, it's bad for business. You can't do that. Like you actually can't do that. That's crazy. That means the song is bad, basically. Because cars get you got the surround sound. You're in a space. You can go for a drive. Imagine going for a drive, testing out somebody's new album, and the new album is terrible. Like that's bottom of the barrel experience right there. I'm not gonna lie. You feel what I'm saying? But no, overall solid project. Overall solid project. Not my favorite. This is the first one where I can say it's probably not my favorite that they did. However, still solid work. Still solid work. And there's way more to go as well.